Hello Beans, Roy here. I wanted to read this document through. I'm just about to post it today, so you've got it for the weekend. Something for the weekend. And I wanted to read it start to finish. It's a long document, it's 4 pages. It's a very important document, I feel, and I just thought the idea of reading it would be a good experience for all of us. So this document is called Destiny, Peace, and the Only Affirmation of Unity We Need, a New Era in Global Presence. I haven't read this through, I haven't practiced it, I'm not here to perform, I'm just here to inform. So I apologise in advance if there's any pauses, breaks, stutters, whatever. I'll just try and get through it from start to finish. So starting the document. Hello world, I am God as you are also. In this very moment, drama unfolds. Murders are committed by the unwhole of the innocent. Laws are broken. Governments and advisors are frantic, blinded with indecision. The games of the small mind ego play out daily, mostly to entertain, to confuse, to mislead, redirect attention, secure options and pathways in the minds of the masses to enable control, greed and fear to dominate. It's taken thousands of years to get here, to this moment. Countless generations, empires and civilizations, observations, explanations, speculations, all about one thing: truth. The shit we go through. As the individual we believe ourselves to be, we endure a harsh reality born of error, terror, hardship, loss. We are conditioned in the womb, in the crib, in the bedroom, at the dinner table, in schools, colleges, universities, and the workplace. We are bombarded with all the lies, nonsense, and rubbish to become one thing: controllable. This is achieved through the lifelong moulding process we have come to call our modern society. We are controlled and manipulated due to fear. The fear of us all becoming uncontrollable. The programs in modern society delivered through education, health, the workplace, all consolidate the home life, maintained often by brainwashed parents who ill-treat or abuse or ignore, often the children, due to the overwhelming pressures of the feelings of separation evident from birth a lot of the time. There are, of course, a minority who to continue the adolescent rebellion to become different from mainstream. The momentary detachment from the control allows for strong life spirit to add their differences to many other differences, as like attracts like. Recording moments over eons allows the wonder and mystery of the divine unfolding to stir imaginations of those prepared to dream the difference. This provides the stepping stones along the path, the way, the narrow path of the one truth, the only way to be recognized from within. Intuition is the mother of creativity, of the inventive step that changes the fortunes of ancient laws and peoples, or ancient lands and peoples, sorry, all leading up to this moment. This very now of you reading this, seeing and listening to this. I am God. That's my belief. Here presented to you as a shell of a man labelled Roy Thomas Dow, knowing I'm the big G as you are also. Holy moly. Here we go. This is it. Yeah? In a world of separation, desperation, and disenchantment, I believe in the one truth, without exception. The perfect nature of this moment, it is timely, perhaps. A small mind ego runs amok in the world stage, playing games with people's lives they personally have zero value for, as demonstrated in the abuses of many. But now, in this moment, there is an opportunity to change like never before in the history of this planet and its people. There are ways to negotiate with this moment that will ensure a win-win. This is a win for all of us. A way to be, to deliver unto self that which you can choose to embrace in mind and then word and action. I will come back to this in a moment. First, and very importantly, let us consider the moment. For this very moment is all we have. As a single continuous unfolding of truth found in the presence of life, your life, our life, all life. In the most complex arrangement of individuated, semi-autonomous progress, in process, imaginable. We have to take into account as well additional influence intuitively received from our soul nature. Because I tell you here, in truth, that there is only thought, my thought, in you, in all of us. So we best give it some serious consideration. It is what is deserved as such an incredible array of possibility, of infinite potential. For we remember deep within that which we hold onto with dear life, to that one divine thread that connects us all with this single thought. It is this one thought that sparked all there is. I am. The focus, awareness that followed created light. The infinite potential of all things in one infinitesimally small point of reference, that point of focus. I am Abba, the breath of life, the heartbeat of the universe, pulsing, driving, firing. I am as you are. I am. From the first negative and the potential of positive being, the focus of awareness to create the consciousness of many, God, as we are, calls us all home. From the first awareness of self, there came the conscious awareness, then the second and the third ad infinitum. This is what I am. This is what I do. This is the story, the journey, the homecoming. But to get home, we must become aligned in being with the one truth in every breath. For this is the bliss of divine being this is where the bliss of divine being and divine knowing reside. So yes, let us consider the moment. Here and now, doing the right thing in any moment is a choice with far-reaching consequences. In the end, it comes down to a simple yes or no. Make no mistakes, this applies to every moment, however significant or insignificant it seems. A thoughtless act, a flippant viewpoint, disrespect of common ground that has served the needs of global peace for decades even, thinking of Trump and his administration. The implications for war are only consequence when we consider the self. If a rock hit the planet and we all passed, next. Doesn't matter. Because I have passed. The greater, the wider, the one me, in this instance, as represented. Time is irrelevant. This could be a divine intervention. You may, at the death, have not realised truth en masse. You may all be thinking thoughts that are not born of love. You may turn away from the truth I carry in seed to share among all. As the nature of self becomes unloving, distorted, stuck, and seemingly blind to truth, and overwhelmed with fear, like attracts like. Numbers increase. The planet, mother of nature, here witnessed, reflects the self as presented in your being. Mother Nature may well reject you, us. Global change occurs to bring new, different planet, life, people. The alien is in truth the advanced self being more than you currently are. Stepping in to remind you of things known. Things that will help in the growth of knowing divine nature, to progress civilization. Omnipresent, omniscient, omnipotent, all present, all knowing, all powerful. This garden is where you learn. So what is divine intervention? What is divine providence? This is divine providence, that I am God as you are also. That change has come here and now. I am change, as you are also. Make no mistake. Ask yourself now, how could I, personally, Roy Thomas Dow, come to be any other way when here you stand in my image, from my imaginings within? There is the one reference within which changes according to the truth known. Once I was, once I will be, now I am, and you are also. This is divine intervention. This is the hand of the big G. I will go further as the truth of self reveals to other self. Even the genderless nature affects to disrupt, to evoke questions, to reason, yet without judgment, I say, the gift given is the gift to cherish. I am represented here in every moment of the dream, fashioned by the hand of the divine feminine, the mother of nature, the balanced spirit of love, expressed in form from the inner imaginings of divine masculine. The light within is the fire without. If you turn your back on truth, you stay where you are to cycle deeper in the illusion of the small mind ego as the lost child of God. For this is your calling, as a purpose, as an audio reference, the word as a new offering from the one truth of creation. Divine intervention comes however it comes. In a war as belief, as a natural disaster, in the simplicity of personal change in choice and outcome. each changing the potential for all future moments as perceived. What drives us always is belief, faith, and hope. Truth as perceived, perhaps. If you believe something to be true, that sets your course until your thoughts, beliefs, and perspectives change to become a greater truth, the one truth that sets you free. Change is often hard, but the notion of struggle is always worthwhile, because in every moment the divine plan unfolds according to your choice. The choice sits on many levels, but stems from your essence, the true nature of your being. If you would but look and listen for its voice, its presence in your life. It was personal destiny that brought me to a place of knowing. Over a lifetime of difference, I held the simple truth that life continues in awareness found. Thank you. And so the vision of unity stands firm. I have seen the day the single common denominator sits as the one catalyst of unifying hope, that of I am God and you are also. There is no difference between us all, save the choice of form you fashion. I feel the number of self-immersing in divine awareness grows in every moment. Reevaluating every notion of truth within. Shedding a perception of guilt or hate in an instant, for in truth, that is all it takes. I don't need it. I did that on the last video. It's simple. That's simple. Yes or no. Will I be or will I not? It still remains the question, to be or not to be. Indulge me for one moment and consider this. Faith moves mountains, and those mountains sit as the seeming impossible presence. And yet I know that once we will embrace the one truth in being, everything changes for the better. This will come as it will come, but it will come. I will claw my way from your soul to your knowing and back again. No, I see you as you are mine and I am yours. To love like no other can, to hear like no other could, to shower you in the abundance of gifts from the Mother of Nature. Sorry. Here with this hand do I give you all you perceive in need to sustain the form of love in which you dwell here and now in this moment. You have a choice to be as you desire by sovereign decree, and it is so. Even to death, where you choose to retain that choice, this is the right choice, to die with it, to die for what you believe in, without affecting others in any way, save for your example of faith. Just exercising your God-given right to choose, living the faith on which your whole life is balanced, progressing up the path to the oneness. Be with me now. This is your choice. What is your position here? show yourself, and show the world. All through the glory of the one God, alone we will realize heaven in the new earth. Then eventually we will ascend to become as those that once brought gifts of truth and knowing to speed your development in truth. For all through the countless creations, come home. This is my story. This is my universe, my single song. In this moment, I tell you now, I am that I am, as you are also. There is no other. What is your position? Are you coming home? How will you be in this moment? We are as one. Show me who you are. Peace be on all who listen.